Hi folks, it is Matt with Storm and Railfan 96. It is time for new System Test 12. The entire system has been changed and been updated, so let's go ahead and start. We'll start down here in the basement where the panel is. I still have my Edwards 278B-1120 dual action pole station. Going above it, I have a Wheelock RSS 1575 remote strobe. Let's go ahead and keep walking. Over here, we still have the BNG1 TS. Over here, we still have the Notifier BG10L. Coming on up, smoke detector is the same, Simplex 2098-9201. And here is the notification appliance right next to it. I have a Wheelock AS24110. So this is a horn strobe, 110 candela. Let's go over here. And over here we have my very first Wheelock AS. So this is another AS24110. This is just the red version, and it's an older version too. So let's go ahead and go on upstairs and show you folks what we got up there. Coming on up to my room, we have another Wheelock AS24110. Let's go on into the room. For the notification appliance, another Wheelock AS24110. I think you kind of get the theme for this system. The pole stations have changed. Firelight BG12L and Simplex 4099-9003. However, there is a new addition inside this room. So right here is the normal light switch for the lights and the fan. However, right here we got another light switch. I'll show you why that's there in a moment. Let's go ahead and check the notification appliance and the pole station in the garage. Alright folks, for a notification appliance here in the garage, we have another Wheelock RSS 1575. So this is just a strobe only. There's a reason for that. Down here we have, again, the FCI MS2L. This is the key lock version of the MS2. So basically you need a key to activate this pole station. So let's go ahead and show you folks the biggest change to the system. Alright folks, well, other than the change obviously becoming Wheelock themed, we do have a new panel. It is one I've had my eye on for a good while. It's one I've wanted to upgrade to, and here it is. It is my Unimode 5UD fire alarm control panel. Yes, so we finally upgraded our panel to this. We'll go ahead and open it up. Everything works great in here. There's all your circuitry and wiring. Here's our display. That's just the channel name. That is not going to stay there forever. No hazards present. System all normal. There's your date and time. So yeah, this is a great panel. A fantastic panel. So we have 5 zones, 4 NACs. 2 of the NACs are in use right now. So yeah. Other than the only complaint with this panel is, so you can see this hinge is a little bent. So when I close the door, obviously you hear that. It just need to get a new door. But otherwise, the circuitry works great. Everything's fine. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to pull the BG10 to get the test started. So if you folks are ready for the new test, I am ready. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, and there is one thing I forgot to mention. The Wheelock AS over here since it's older than the rest of them, the horn is a little off from the rest of them, but the strobes are in sync. Everything is in sync. So yeah, let's go ahead and go upstairs and activate zone 2. Alright folks, we are still in audible silence here. Have not reset the panel, and that's on purpose. So we'll go ahead and pull this BG12 here, and we're also going to show you what that light switch does. So we're going to flip the switch up. So you can see now the alarms are silenced. So this is an emergency silence switch, but we thought it'd be nice to have an emergency silence switch that my parents could access without having to run all the way downstairs if I'm not around. So this is here for an emergency silence switch. This cover right here is going to be changed, the color of it anyways is going to be changed. This is just to kick off the system. So, oh, one more thing. The Wheelock AS in here is set to low volume. It's still loud though. And the Wheelock AS out here is set to medium volume. I dare not set these things to high volume. They are loud enough. Much louder than you would think. So now we're going to go ahead and grab a magnet. We're going to test zone 3, which is the smoke detector. So with Wheelock alarms, it takes a little longer for them to silence. So, but it still gets it done. So it's a very quick way to shut off the system if we needed to. Let's go and reset our pull stations that we've activated. Okay. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our alarms that we have. So to review your alarms, you just press acknowledge. So we have it's 435, zone 1, 437, zone 2, 438, zone 3, and at 440, zone 4. So there you go. So we'll go ahead and reset. So we're going to do one more thing right here. We have the drill button. This wasn't on the SK4. So let's go ahead and do the drill button. Back in system. There we go. One thing I did forget to do is show you audible silence out here in the garage, and you know what? We can activate out here too. So let's go and do that. So in the house you could hear the alarms, but in here it's just a strobe because the horn strobes are too loud for out here in the garage. So that's why we have a Wheelock RSS out here, but it still gets the point across: fire. So let's go back in the house and shut this thing up. One more time, we'll do this. So it saves me from having to run downstairs. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and review what we got. Evac in system, and zone 1 was activated. Alrighty guys, well that's going to wrap up new System Test 12 with the new Unimode 5UD fire alarm control panel. I hope you guys like the system. I do. The only thing that I will probably end up changing is that old Wheelock AS, just because the horns aren't in sync, and that just bugs me a little bit. But other than that, it's an awesome system. This panel has so many new features to it that I will make videos of. And yeah, it's a very great panel. So thank you very much for watching, folks, and I hope you have a happy 4th of July. And thank you again for watching.